As a criminal, if you screw things up, you're not a good criminal. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I have a story to tell you. Let's go.
Happening now in Montgomery County, the two men accused of shooting and killing 25-year-old Andrew Gaudio and paralyzing his mother during a home invasion in Lower Merion Township in December of last year. And the third man of orchestrating the crime will spend life behind bars. Kelvin Roberts and Charles Fulforth, co-workers at a junk removal company, went to...
3 people look like absolute shit. So when you work those type of jobs, of course you're looking for another way to come up. Even if you have to victimize innocent people. Not only do you do that, you break into the wrong damn house. So we have 3 idiots right here that are going to spend some time behind bars. 1 has life. 3 has life, I'm sorry.
The wrong address to execute their plan to steal guns from an elderly couple after Jeremy Fuentes told them about the guns. This is according to the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office.
Hey, you know that house a few blocks down the street? They have this, and that. Y'all be telling like little bitches. Telling what the next person has. You thought you was gonna get it, but you got something else in return.
Fulforth and Roberts were convicted of first-degree murder and Fuentes of second-degree murder, among other charges. Our Kelly Rule has more from court today.
Robert Gaudio, who lost his brother in this horrific crime, and their mother, Bernadette, who was paralyzed in the shooting, had to read emotional statements 3 different times in court for each defendant. Judge Furman saying this is one of the most cold-blooded acts this court has ever seen.
It'll be nice to close the chapter in this book and continue on with our recovery.
After an emotional day in court, the Gaudio family says they can officially move forward after a judge sentenced all 3 defendants connected to a home invasion at their family home on Meredith Road in Lower Merion Township in December of last year. Andrew Gaudio, the youngest son, was shot and killed, and Bernadette was paralyzed in the shooting, enduring debilitating physical pain and no ability to live the active life she once did.
We do feel that justice was served today, just as it had been over the course of the past 2 trials.
This has been a really difficult journey for me, and now that the trial and the sentencing is over, we can focus on my health and my recovery.
Back in July, Charles Fulforth, who was the first to be sentenced today, and Kelvin Roberts were convicted of first-degree murder, among other charges, and sentenced today to life behind bars for shooting Bernadette Gaudio in her bed, paralyzing her, and murdering Andrew, shooting him.
Cowards, man. It's amazing how you could change a whole household off a careless act. So, behind some bums, pretty much devastated a whole family. That's crazy.
Execution style at their home on December 8th, hours after celebrating Robert's birthday. Prosecutors say the pair worked together at junk luggers in Willow Grove and went to the wrong address as part of a plan to steal guns from an elderly couple in Bucks County. Fulforth received a consecutive sentence of 60 to 120 years. Judge Furman said to him, quote, "You are one of the worst offenders this court has ever seen."
Ooh, and that's not something you hear in most cases. So this pretty much shook up the whole community. And did you see the looks on their faces from the other video? They look like it's nothing to them. Career criminals. And I bet you these guys have like 3 or 4 kids each. Fucking bums.
Roberts received a consecutive sentence of 55.5 to 120 years. He did have some family members that apologized and spoke about mental health struggles he had leading up to the crime.
Whatever. We blame everything on mental issues. Mental health. So if all these people have mental health issues, it seems like on the men's side, they struggle the worst with it. Because it's the men that are acting out on their mental issues. They're the ones shooting up the schools and shit. You don't see women shooting up the schools.
A third junk lugger's co-worker, Jeremy Fuentes, was convicted of second-degree murder in a separate trial and also sentenced to life behind bars with a consecutive sentence of 4 to 20 years. Accused of telling Fulforth and Roberts about the guns in the home and setting up the home invasion. When given a chance to speak, he apologized.
A damn computer nerd set up a home invasion and fucked it up. What an idiot. You should have stuck to the computers, my man. You had no business getting involved in shit like this. Look like the typical soy boy trying to be gangster. Get your ass up out of here. Book him.
Apologized to the Gaudio family.
To shoot a woman and paralyze her as she laid in bed, to execute her son in front of her.
Can you imagine getting shot in your bed? They didn't say if she was asleep or not, but you got shot in your bed. Damn. A bed is a place where you dream. You could dream of getting shot, but when it actually happens, whoa.
It doesn't get any worse than that.
Robert Gaudio said in court, when offered to pursue the death penalty in this case, he says his family decided a fate worse than death.
Look at that smile on her face. It's like... They said she was once very active before all this, so you know how traumatizing that is for her. She can't be active like she once was. That's life-changing. Not only did she lose a son, but she lost her active life as well. So that's 2 murders right there. Her lifestyle and her flesh and blood.
Was to, quote, be forgotten. He says losing his brother was losing his best friend.
We haven't had time to have a memorial, and we'll be looking forward.
And of course, she's tearing up right here. But the first video, I said, yeah, that's too bad.
To doing that.
An online fundraiser was started to help Bernadette with a long road of medical expenses ahead. We have a link on fox29.com.
Which reminds me, to the other soy boys or non-masculine men that preach all this financial success and everything, once you get up into medical bills and shit, your finances are going to go down the drain. All it takes is all it takes is a divorce and some illnesses, and your whatever financial wellness you have is gone. Anyway, this is Kyle Leveo. I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.